Warning, the following video contains a gratuitous amount of someone else's opinion. Viewer discretion is advised.
There's a certain kind of beauty that can come from simplicity that isn't possible to recreate in a complex game. It's always cool to run across a title that shows it doesn't matter how deep your combat is, how many choices you can make, the number of side quests you add, or how extensive your character creator is. A basic game can still provide a great time. Of course, that said, it isn't guaranteed. Sometimes the simplicity is incredibly boring. Which side of the coin does today's topic fall on? Let's find out. Turmoil is a 2016 release by the Dutch gaming studio Gamius that's available for PC and the Switch. The main gameplay loop is sending out dowsers, building oil rigs where they say to, and then selling the oil you collect for a huge profit. Of course, there's a little more to it than that. There's left side and right side oil, and their offer price will fluctuate throughout the year, meaning you need to manage who you should sell to, or even if you should forgo selling completely for a time and store your oil in silos waiting for better prices. You can increase the size and number of pipes on a rig to speed up production, but if you don't have the wagons to collect it quickly enough, you risk suffering a spill, losing the oil and accruing some serious fines in the process. The first few levels are tutorials that add in each new tool at a quick but easy to get pace. You also unlock the different shops during this time where you can spend some of your hard-earned money to gain access to better equipment and upgrades, take out a loan at the bank, get tips from the mayor, and even bribe officials for bonuses during the next game year. Things like guaranteed prices from the oil companies, ignoring fines for spills, or better interest rates on loans. It does admittedly slow down on adding new things pretty quickly after this, with just the occasional new addition once a tutorial is over, but I think it's to the game's benefit. I'd say the game feels really well paced for the most part. That's not to say the game is perfect by any means, it has some flaws, arguably the largest being the relative lack of difficulty. In Turmoil, you're technically competing against 3 other wannabe oil tycoons. Each year before you head out, there's an auction to determine which property you're going to drill on. The problem is, the competition for land isn't very steep, and even if your parcel isn't quite up to snuff, you'll generally come out ahead anyway as the CPUs are bumbling incompetence. The final portion of the game involves buying stakes in the town stock, and how much you have determines the game's ending. The computers will sometimes have an okay amount of cash on hand to try and compete on buying them because they don't get upgrades at the same rate you're able to, but with your superior earning power, you can beat them fairly consistently to come out on top here too. And that's pretty much all I have to say about Turmoil. Overall, the game is pretty good. Not exceptional, but it definitely showcases the beauty of simplicity. Hey guys, thanks for sticking around until the end of the video. If you liked what you saw, consider clicking those like and subscribe buttons down below. If you're looking for more by me, check out the review I did of Dragon Ball Z Boo's Fury. Or if you're looking for something different, maybe check out the Let's Play my pal Sea Otter Gamer did of Turmoil a while back. Regardless of what you choose, I hope to see you next time. Bye.